Hello, today I'm going to do a short review of the Chub Neuron T3 bite alarm. Here it is in all its glory. It's the basic model, I'll call it the basic model. There is a T3 and a T5, but today we're going to talk about the T3, which is the one I have in my hands right now. Right, okay, features. Well, it has an output, 2.5mm output, so if you want to use a sounder box you can go ahead and do that. Has an isotope slot, waterproof battery cover with a small screw in there, so that's all nice and secure. 2 buttons on one side, one on the other, 2 LEDs which are red. On the T5 you can actually change the lenses so you can pick your colour if you're so inclined, but these are red. So let's fire it up. You hold this button down to fire it up. There you go. The ascending tone means that it's powered up. Right, as it stands now, these 2 buttons are controlling volume, and there's 8 stages of volume. You go from minimum to maximum. When you hit either end, minimum or maximum, there's a double beep to signify that, and the LEDs will flash to tell you at what point you're at. So I don't know what this one's at the moment. Let's have a look. So if I go all the way up by pressing the top button until it double beeps, which it's doing now, we now know that's at level 8, so we'll get 8 flashes on the LEDs. There you go. So if I now come down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, should be double beeps now, which it is, and they should flash once. There you go, 1 flash. So that now tells you you're at minimum volume. The only other adjustable parameter on this alarm is the tone, and the tone is adjusted by holding down the top button on the right hand side. Now, you heard the higher beep and the LEDs have latched. That now tells you you're in tone mode. I can now come down and again double beep to say you're at the end of the range, and then back up again. Double beep again. There you go. So let's pick, say, a mid-tone. That will do. Once you're happy with your choice, press that left-hand button once, and the lights will go out, and it's all ready to go. This registers forward and backward takes, but there's no difference. You just get a beep whether it's out or back. You just get the same beep basically. It takes 2 of, let me just get one, takes 2 of these batteries, which by the looks of it on the actual casing of the battery itself is known as an N 1.5 volt. There's 2 of those in there, so it doesn't use a 9 volt battery like some alarms do, so you'd have to make sure that you had some spare ones of these maybe in your box just in case. Other features, well, it's got an O-ring on the actual threaded mount. It's got some rubber pads in here to protect your rods and stop them slipping, and that really is it. There's not too much else about it. You can't adjust sensitivity on this, whereas you can adjust it on the T5. I can't really tell you much else. You can't change the colour of the LEDs, they are just red, unlike the T5 where you can change the lenses. Yeah, your only controls really are the volume level and the tone selection. So that's pretty much it. These retail at the moment for around £19–20, something like that, on a well-known auction site. You can also get, if I just grab it, a clamshell case, which the T3 sits in like that, to protect your alarms if you keep them on bars or bank sticks or whatever in transit. The only thing I would say about the clamshell case is that it has a moulded hinge, and I don't really know how long it's going to last, but there you go. It protects it, keeps them clean, and stops them getting knocked about quite so much. I've used these in pretty nasty conditions and they haven't let me down. Water ingress is not an issue there. They're pretty well sealed. I don't think you can actually split them open yourselves easily. I think they're more glued and sealed rather than screwed together. But for for the kind of money you're going to shell out for one, perfect. If you're just getting into fishing and you haven't got a lot of money to spend, or you've got kids and you're wondering if they're going to really stick to it, then it could well be an alarm to look at. Okay, I hope this has been of use. If you've got any comments or any questions, then pop them in the box and I'll do my best to answer them. But I would say, for what it is, it does a perfectly good job. Okay, cheers, bye.